Hello, everybody. It's Kylie, Enoch's mom, and I'm back to continue telling his story. Thank you all for listening, for watching, and for sharing. Thank you for every heart, for every thought, and for every prayer. When I left off last, Enoch was just readmitted into the hospital after being discharged the previous week from the bone marrow transplant. So we're readmitted. We're a tag team, y'all. I say we a lot, but y'all know I mean Enoch. Enoch was readmitted. Um, and he had fever and pain in his groin area. They knew he had an infection, but they did not know where the infection was coming from. His lymph nodes between his legs were swollen. I knew that, something was going on from all the strain that he had put on himself. But they still had to figure out what type of infection needed to be treated: bacterial, fungal, viral. They ran test after test after test, the common ones that they would run. Ask me questions. Has he been around anyone sick? They were trying to do a process of elimination on, what to treat, what to test for. Everything that was done was coming back negative. Every test that was ran was coming back negative, because he had been kind of kept in a bubble, in a sense. So the lymph nodes between his legs at his groin area, they were swollen on both sides. And the one on one side was bigger than all the other ones. It was really big. So the idea was to, let's take him in for and get a biopsy of this lymph node to see if it will point them in the direction of the type of infection to be treated. The biopsy is done. Everything comes back, it still doesn't give them any answers. The next week, the biopsy on the lymph node on the other side, it had gotten bigger. So he was taken back into surgery to take a biopsy of that lymph node. Still nothing. Still nothing is given, no indication of what type of infection that needed to be treated. We're weeks in now, maybe 3 to 4 weeks in. Still don't know what type of infection Enoch is dealing with. But finally, his skin, his liver numbers, his liver counts, skin is peeling, liver counts are up, and then he's going to the bathroom like crazy. So these are indications of graft versus host disease. So he's taken back in maybe the following week for a biopsy of his liver. And once that biopsy came back, it did show that he had graft versus host disease. So he started getting treated for graft versus host disease at that time. And that's just the beginning. I will continue telling the story when I return. But thank you for listening, for watching, and for sharing. Love you all. Bye.